y fe. Lo conseguí, se me dio. La vida al fin tomó color. Vida al palo. Buena paga. Lo conseguí, se me dio. La vida al fin tomó color. Vida al palo. Buena paga. Volándome, conociéndome, cada día más poco haciéndome. Cielo azul, miro despertándome. Me siento bien, mamá está bien. Ambición y fe me trajeron fame. Compré un auto con plata que no robé. Lo que antes era un lujo hoy en día es un vuelto. Es un sueño oscuro que estoy despierto. Soy como Ginóbili cuando encesto. Banda de rock debutando un cemento. Soy un diamante sudamericano. Hice mi money con americano. Me río porque lo logramos. Estudio negocio, José, hoy estamos. Llevamos de viaje al flow y con él pasamos el peso del carrión. Baby, el mono me pide en stop. Nadie llegó tan alto en el top. Lo conseguí, se me dio. La vida al fin tomó color. Vida al palo. Buena paga.
Solo tengo una vida y la vivo como quiero, porque quiero hasta que me toque morir. Y si la gente no le gusta, que me importa que vivan sus vidas, que la mía yo la voy a vivir. Fueron muchas bajas, pero el proceso lo gozamos. Aquí no hay vibra mala, si lo sentimos fiel nos vamos. Cero doble cara, aquí solo somos hermanos. Mi team está tan que hasta cuando perdemos ganamos. Ey, nadie tiene el poder del cielo. Con mi día no me van a sacar de carril, seguimos la vía. El sol está afuera y el cielo a su lado. Buen día, me siento bendecido y afortunado. Ey, lo conseguí, se me dio.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome back. It's been a little bit. I thought it would be only a couple of minutes, but it turned out to be a little while. Had some stuff to take care of. But we are here nonetheless, and we are going to get this series over with and done. And then the Phillies will be back home for a handful of games, a couple of series. So, listen, last game was a little ugly for the Phillies. They ended up coming back a little bit, but didn't complete it. Ended up losing the game 8-5 to the St. Louis Cardinals. Which they actually did in real life 3-0. So Phillies are entering Game 3 of this series. Last game of this series, they ended up winning this game 4-3 to take the series win. So listen, let's see if the Phillies can win. Hopefully the Phillies will win, improve to 9-3. They're 8-3 going into this game. And let's see if my commentating's better too. Hopefully the animations will go my way this time. It didn't go my way last time. So we'll see. Let's see who wins. May the best win. Here we go. So back to Busch Stadium. Let me get a swig of my drink, and then we'll be right on it. Yum, yum. All right, here we go. Commentator voice on. Well, good afternoon, good evening, here on this very rainy day here at Busch Stadium. It's going to drizzle here for a little bit, nothing too harsh, so it's baseball weather. They can continue with it. Bryce Harper, man, he's been doing well. 2024 hitting stats for him. An amazing season so far. He's got 3 home runs, which is pretty good. But coming up next, it's Game 3 of the Phillies versus the Cardinals. We'll be right back after this. Well, welcome back, everybody. Lance Lynn will be taking the mound for the Cardinals. He'll be starting today. He actually started. We had a little bit of a starting pitcher weird thing go on in Game 2, but didn't matter anyway. So Lance Lynn, he'll be on the mound, and then Kyle Schwarber will be only hitting today. on this rainy day. The first pitch comes out and it's a foul ball. Organ still sounds, still fans out here. The rain should slow up, but it will rain for a little bit here. Ooh, interesting call.
1 ball, 2 strikes,
Lynn knows down a little bit more, and it'll be a strike. It was a perfect strike, but it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Lance Lynn has no problem with that. And he deals his first strikeout of the game. And with that, Trey Turner will head up to the plate for his first appearance at the plate today. First pitch, low fastball, 1-0. The 1-0, it's 2-0 now. Phillies coming off of an 8-5 loss to the Cardinals in Game 2. Looking to bounce back to win the series. Should they lose this game, this would be their first ever series they've lost in the 2024 season. Hoping to keep that streak alive. So they're trying to win this one. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, line drive into left field. That's going to be a base hit. And a good start for Trey Turner. He's 1 for 1. And he makes it all the way to first base. And that will bring Bryce Harper up to the plate, who is certainly someone to note here in the game of baseball, but he's going to put that one right into a double play. 6-4-3 double play, and that will unfortunately end the first for the Phillies. We'll be right back after this. It's St. Louis's turn when we come back. Well, welcome back, everybody. It is Nola Day. He'll be making the start here on the rainy day. Currently, he holds a 2-0 record in our book. Trying to remain undefeated. That will be a fair ball down the left field line. So a matching hit for the Cardinals. It's looking like it's going to be a double, and he's there in time by a mile. So Donovan with a lead-off double for the Cardinals. And they are right off the bat here. No pun intended. And Wilson Contreras will be batting second today. First pitch taken in the zone, a sinker at 93 miles an hour. No balls, 1 strike is the count. Rain still coming down. May or may not impact the game. The 0-1, and it's now 0-2. Contreras for MVP? I don't know about that. It's too early in the season to determine any MVP, if any player's an MVP. Breaking ball, knuckle curveball is out of the zone. It's 1-2. The pitch, and it's fouled back. 1 balls, 2 strikes. Swung on. Right to first, and that's out number 1. I said 1 balls. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ended up in and out. Anyway, Nolan Gorman will head up to the plate next. You can see how heavy this rain is. It isn't horribly heavy, but it's certainly enough to get you pretty wet out there on the field. Beautiful breaking ball from Aaron Nola. Aaron Nola has been really implementing these breaking balls, which have really helped him out into getting his 2 starting wins. He's started twice, and he's got 2 wins. So I'm sure he's hoping to keep that streak alive. And hand the ball to Ranger Suarez for game 1 of the Pirates series. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. And that's out number 2. And strikeout number 1 for Aaron Nola. And that will bring up Nolan Arenado to the plate, who swings and misses at that fastball right past the bat, and it's 0-1. The 0-1, swing and a miss. Way early on that one, the breaking ball. And the 0-2, swing, and that one's fouled this time. Got a piece of that one. Here's the 0-2 again. That one a called strike 3. And Arenado is clearly upset as Nola finishes off with a second strikeout of the inning, second strikeout of the game. We'll be right back after this. Second inning coming up. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. JT Real Muto will be leading things off for the Phillies here in the 4th, or not the 4th inning, he's batting 4th. Here in the 2nd inning as he swings on that high fastball and ultimately misses for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Inside, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And it's fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And JT Real Muto goes down swinging. And Lance Lynn with another strikeout. Here's your StatCast powered by Google Cloud. It's a high fastball. Another fastball inside. Another one upstairs. And a strikeout, a cutter that cut outside of the zone. And that one ultimately took out JT Real Muto.
Nope, that's a ball.
Breaking ball is off the plate, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Fouled back. So the Phillies are 8-3, regardless of their 3 losses, once to Cincinnati, once to Washington, and once to St. Louis. They are having one heck of a season. They're looking to win their 4th straight series. They've been in 4 so far this season. They're looking to win their 4th, which is probably historic. Here's the 2-2. Inside and a full count. I'm sure it's not that historic, but I mean, it's hard to do that in the sport of baseball. Full count, here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled sharply off to the right. And that's ball 4. No swing from Bohm. I'm surprised they didn't appeal to the pitch. Or appeal to the swing, rather. So he will make his way to first, and Brandon Marsh will head up to the plate. I do agree, though, on Alec Boehm's swing. If they did appeal, I would think he didn't swing. I don't think he did. If Angel Hernandez was behind the plate, probably, or not behind the plate. If and Gary Simmons is at first, but listen, I mean, but if Angel Hernandez was at first, yeah, he would have been out. I still remember that Bryce Harper day as Brandon Marsh gets a base hit rolling up the center field. But anyway, I remember it like yesterday. The Phillies were in a big part of the game. He swung, or he didn't swing, but Angel Hernandez thought he did swing, and he was ultimately ejected from the game because he argued a little bit too much. But he argued rightfully, as he definitely didn't swing on that pitch. It was a horrible call from Angel Hernandez. Are we surprised though? No. But that's in the past. Here we are in the 2024 season. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Castellanos, who lines that one off to the right side, all the way down back to the wall. And Castellanos with an RBI single, double. And it's 2-0 Phillies. Man, 2-run double for Nick Castellanos. Oh, man. Brings Boehm home and Marsh home as Bryson Stott heads up to the plate. So it's 2-0 Phils. Oh, it's strike two. The 0-2 pitch coming. Here it is. Upstairs, and it's ball one. That one rolls, and it's whiffed. Phillies look like they're going to score. No, they're not. I thought Brandon Marsh would go for home, considering the ball was whiffed. The runners on the corners now, as Bryson Stott will get a hit. And Johan Rojas will head up to the plate. That one will get through for a base hit, and the Phillies are up 3-0. So Johan Rojas with an RBI single. Scoring just keeps on going here in the second for the Phils. It just seems like the Phillies, after a loss, they start scoring so early. That it happened in the Washington series. It's happening in this series. And we're already through the lineup, and Kyle Schwarber back at the plate.
Oh, that pitch is out.
That one, a called strike one. And it's 1-1 now. As I'm trying to put this in the score sheet. Johan Rojas with an RBI single. Or no, excuse me, RBI. Yeah, RBI single. And we got a full count. Rojas brings Castellanos home. This at-bat keeps on going. Full count pitch coming again. Lynn will wind up, and it's a foul. And that one's inside, and the bases are now loaded. Bases are full. Lynn has one scary inning here. He's allowed 3 runs already, and the bases are loaded with 1 out. And Turner steps up to the plate, who is 1 for 1.
0-1.
What do the Phillies do next? Could this game be another revenge game? We will see. It's starting to seem like that right now. Lynn winds up the pitch. Called strike 3, and that's on the bottom part of the zone. And Trey Turner is visibly upset. I'm surprised he hasn't gotten ejected. That's out number 2, and Bryce Harper will head up to the plate for a chance to keep this scoring going. But the Phillies, nonetheless, are in a pretty good position. So that one's hit sharply and rolled fouled. Here's the 0-1. That one ins and out. And it's 1-1. The pitch. Ooh. Bad call, but a call in the Phillies' favor. The 2-1. And it's 3-1 now. Should be 2-2, but we won't argue. The 3-1, and that's ball 4, and a run will come in off the walk. So Stott will come home off the Bryce Harper walk. And he bats Stott in. Here's the 0-1 swing, and that one looks like it's going to be the inning retiring out, and it will be. However, the Phillies, a scoring spree here in the second. It's 4-zip. Phillies here in St. Louis.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the catcher,
Well, welcome back, everybody. Ivan Herrera will be leading things off for the St. Louis Cardinals. His walk-up song is pretty good. I don't know what the name of the song is. Anyways, the 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. Nola, the beautiful pitch. And the 1-1 pitch coming. And that one is hit deep to left field. It's gone. And Ivan Herrera with a small response for St. Louis here on this rainy evening. Man, oh man. Let's just take a look at. Woohoo! Right into the lights. So now it's 4-1 Phillies. And that brings Burleson up to the plate. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and fouled off.
That's out.
And that one's outside. Is ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. And now it's even at 2. The 2-2. And it's fouled off. Here comes swing and a miss. Nola with yet another strikeout. Man, he's just dealing strikeouts. So here's Brandon Crawford. First time seeing him in this series. First time seeing him against the Phillies this season. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball.
No swing.
2 strikes.
And it's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2.
That's it.
And it's
Ball
inside
2.
again. Almost an identical pitch from Nola. Another breaking ball. It's even at 2 now. And the pitch by Nola. Fouled off. Two again. Swing and looks like got a little piece, and it ultimately ends in the 4th strikeout. Let's take a look at the pitch. Yep. Little piece. Here comes Jordan Walker. We saw him in game 1.
0-1's the count.
And now he skipped out on game 2, and now here he is on game 3. Let's see what he's got here. The 0-1. Breaking ball perfectly placed in the zone. And it's 0-2. Nola trying to get his 5th strikeout. And instead that will carry in the wind, and Rojas makes the catch. But Ivan Herrera with a 400-foot go hard yarder out of the ballpark to put the Cardinals on the board. It's 4-1 Phils. We'll be right back after this.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
Well, welcome back, everybody. Alec Bohm will start things off for the Phillies here in the 3rd inning.
That's a ball.
Lynn will be in. No intent to make that a rhyme, but count is 1-0 against Bohm. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
That's outside. (2-0) hit sharply right towards 3rd, so it'll be an easy out for the infield. And Arenado makes the play. The pitch, swing and a miss on Marsh as he comes up. He's 1 for 1. Ended up coming all the way home as that one's rolled up the middle. And he's out. Just barely.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick.
And that's out number 2. And Nick Castellanos heads up to the plate, who is also 1 for 1. The 0-1 hit sharply but fouled. Swing and a miss. And the inning is over. Lynn with a scoreless inning after allowing 4 runs in the second. Good comeback for Lynn. We'll be right back after this. Bottom of the third coming up. Well, welcome back, everybody. Victor Scott will be leading things off for the Cardinals. Aaron Nola in for a third inning, of course. Tried to bunt at it, but it was low.
0-1's the count.
The count's 0-1 as he completed it around the line. The 0-1. Swinging a foul that time. Do want to remind you guys that I'm looking to start the Pirates series on Thursday again. Or not Thursday, Friday. I have stuff to do on Thursday. But on Friday, called strike 3 on that. And it's out number 1 and the 5th strikeout for Nola. But anyway, on Friday, I will be planning to start. I'm off from work Friday and Saturday. So I'm planning to complete that whole series on that weekend. 2 games on Friday and 2 games on Saturday. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for the entirety of the Pirates series on Friday and Saturday of this week. Here's the 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Nola again. His 6th strikeout of the game. He's eyeing up double digits. He's well on his way, and Wilson Contreras will head up. Here's the pitch, and that one's down and in. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Called strike 1 there. 95 miles an hour right past Contreras. And it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and that one's fouled softly, and it rolls right to the Phillies dugout. Swung on, right to Bryce Harper, and that will end the third. Nola dealing strikeouts with 6. It remains 4-1 through 3. We'll be right back after this. Well, welcome back, everybody. 4th inning now. Got to do this again. It's never going to stop. John, Chris, guys are awesome, but you're not my commentators today. I'm your commentator. Commentator X, some of you know me as. Some of you know me as Captain D-Tribs. Whatever you call me, wherever you know me from, you're always welcome here, and I hope you're enjoying this presentation of Game 3 of the Cardinals series for the Philadelphia Phillies, as Bryson Stott leads things off for the Phillies here in the 4th inning. The 0-1 down the left field line. That's going to be fair. Rolls all the way back to the dirt on the left field, and it's going to be a single for Bryson Stott. The last time this happened, things got ugly for Lance Lynn. He just couldn't finish the inning. He ended up finishing, but not after allowing 4 runs. Rojas, 1 for 1, singled it, and he ended up earning an RBI out of that. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one's downstairs, and it's 1-1. So the Phillies trying to do what not very many teams can do. Win 4 straight series right out of the start of the regular season. As Rojas hits that one to left center, and Scott will make the catch. Stott will not attempt that second.
Up next for
A lot of promising things from the Phillies right now.
Kyle.
But as we learned from game 2 of this series, it's possible to come back even though you're down 6. It's possible to start making a comeback. Same thing in game 3 of the National Series. We got close to losing, not close, but we were up, I believe, 11-3 in that game, and it ended up ending in 12-8. So things can change. So got to hold out as Kyle Schwarber's up now. That one is outside, 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1. Outside again for ball 2.
Yeah.
And there's strike 2. The 2-2. Stott will make it there in time as he steals second. Let's take a look at the StatCast powered by Google Cloud. He had 13.5 feet lead distance, and he hit 20 miles an hour. Ooh, man. Well, he's pretty fast. Trey Turner is up now. 70th pitch from Lynn is a strike. It's 0-1. He singled in the first. He came up shortly in the second, but ended up not getting a hit, not recording a hit. Looking to change that here in the fourth. Here's the 0-1. And he does change that as that one goes all the way back to the wall, and the Phillies are going to extend their lead. It's 5-1 Phils, an RBI double for Trey Turner. Oh, man.
Ball, that's off the plate.
So here's Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1. He walked, though. Ended up getting an RBI off of that walk, because the bases were loaded at that time. Here's the 1-0, and that one right to first. And that will end the inning. However, the Phillies extend their lead back to 4. Thanks to Trey Turner, it's 5-1 Phils. We'll be right back after this. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Nolan Gorman will be leading things off for the Cardinals. Nolan in for a 4th inning. Of course, rain is still coming down,
Ball, that's out.
but not too hard here. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Nola is at, I believe, 6 strikeouts at the moment. He's trying to get to that double digit. I mean, man, it's hard to get 10 strikeouts in a game. And there's strike 3 as he swung. Oh, man. Here comes the second Nolan Arenado.
Ball 1.
Here's the 1-0.
Ball.
And that one's down and in.
No strike.
As it's 2-0 now. So, an interesting stat. The most strikeouts pitched in an inning, or rather in a game, was 21 in a game, which seems astronomical. So that one's hit deep towards right center. Castellanos got it. Oh, man. But anyway, 21 pitches, astronomically unreal. but it was by Tom Chaney against the Orioles on September 12th in 1962. That was the last time. That was the most most strikeouts.
Ball 2. That's ball 3.
There's ball 3. So Nola now dealing balls now, which is not what he wants to do. Here's the 3-0, and that's ball 4. So he'll allow a walk. His first walk.
Now batting, first baseman, Alex Burleson.
And here comes Alec Burleson. Struck out in the second, a victim of the many strikeouts Nola has right now. Nola looking to duplicate that. Swung on and fouled.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Ball 2.
And it's down and
2
in.
balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Swung on and fouled. Got a piece of that one. He's lucky he's getting a piece of that one. Here comes the 2-2. Breaking ball right into a double play. Not really a double play. Alec Boehm just had to go right to 4. Oh, number 5 rather. Bryson Stott. The inning is over. It remains 5-1. Well, welcome back, everybody. JT Real Muto leading things off for the Phillies here in the top of the 5th. More than halfway through this game. And Lynn in for a 5th. First pitch in the zone, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
And it's outside. So the Phillies are up 5-1.
Ball, that's up there.
Looking to take this game and win the series 2-1. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2 now.
2-2 count.
JT trying to get on the board here. But it's 2-2 in the count. Lynn pitching pretty good against Real Muto. Here's the 2-2. That one's fouled straight back into the net. Two-two pitch again. Swung on a slow roller up to short. Crawford throws it in accurately, and Burleson trips on himself, and an error by Brandon Crawford. And Real Muto won't be recorded as a hit. He'll record as he reached on an error. Yeah. Not good. And it looks like Lynn will be pulled from this game. Well, welcome back, everybody. Sonny Gray coming out. We saw him in game 2. He didn't do too well. Hoping to change that. Oliver Marmol came out to pull Lance Lynn, and now Alec Boehm will face Sonny Gray, not Lance Lynn. Takes the first pitch. It's a strike, 0-1. Had a walk and a run. Has part in this 5-run lead, or 4-run lead rather. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and fouled back. It looks like the rain is starting to slow down a little bit. Hopefully it slows up as Alec Bohm gets a base hit, splits the gap at to right center. And he's got a single. And runners on the corners now. Real Muto is at third. A little bit aggressive from him, but nonetheless, he is now in scoring position. "90 feet away is JT with no outs. Ray, first pitch, a breaking ball. It's 0-1 against Brandon Marsh, who has a single and a run. Also part of that 4-run spree in the second inning, excuse me. The 0-1, swing and a miss. Way early on that one by Brandon Marsh.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. Swung on, and that one will curve foul. Here's the 0-2. That one's upstairs, and it's now 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Gray with his first strikeout of the game deals the first out of the inning. Do want to remind you guys, in 2 games from now, you'll see them on Friday. The Phillies will be introducing their new City Connect jerseys that were just introduced. Of course, they've already rocked them twice or 3 times this season, but I'm just trying to keep it real to where we are in this season. City Connect jerseys will debut on April, quote-unquote, April 11th. Game 2 of the Pirates series.
Ball 1.
Oh, man.
Counts 1-0.
I don't know about that call. Don't know about that call, buddy. Here's the 1-0. And that's a strike. Huh. Looks like his box is a little bit up. A little bit up of what's pictured there, but that's the box. The 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2
Gray trying to, regardless of allowing a hit here, trying to get this inning over with. Castellanos obviously trying to get a hit for an RBI. Here's the 2-2. Gets away, and Real Muto will stay at third. So full count here in this at-bat. Castellanos trying to do something here. I'm sure Gray's trying to do the complete opposite. Here's the pitch. Turns out to be the walk, and the bases are loaded. We'll bring Bryson Stott to the plate with tremendous opportunity here. He is 2 for 2. He is perfect through his 2 times up. If he remains perfect, almost hits him. Was so close to hitting him. But if he remains perfect, he will get RBIs. Here's the 1-0. And that's strike 1. Like I said earlier, when the Phillies lose, they just bounce right back in the next game. Here's the 1-1. That one is way off the plate. 2-1 now. Phillies looking to extend their lead. Here's the 2-1. And it's 3-1. Get an RBI walk. Should he walk? Here's the 3-1. Swing and a drive. Right field. Does it stay fair? No. Almost a grand slam by Bryson Stott, but it doesn't stay fair. It hooks right. And obviously the fans here cheer, and a called strike 3 off of that. So that just took a turn. It went from almost being a grand slam to it being a foul ball to it being a called strike 3, and Bryson Stott is out. That puts all the pressure now on Johan Rojas as there's 2 outs behind him. First pitch taken. That one south of the zone. It's 1-0. Tremendous opportunity. The pitch, it's 1-1 off the strike. Phillies would still be in an all right position, but if they can get more runs in, it's just more insurance for them. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Curved outside the zone, and Rojas swung on that. Gets away. Gray looking to finish this inning scoreless. The 1-2. And it's outside for ball 2. The 2-2 swung on and fouled. Here's the 2-2 again, and that one's another foul. So it bounces off the line. The 2-2 yet again. Swing and a miss, and Gray gets it done. Almost allows a grand slam, but it ends scoreless. It could have been 9-1. It's only 5-1 thanks to Sonny Gray. We'll be right back after this. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Well, welcome back, everybody. Brandon Crawford will lead things off for the Cardinals here in the bottom of the 5th. Aaron Nola, obviously, will pitch a 5th inning. He's been pitching pretty well. Only 1 earned run. He's eyeing up double digits in terms of strikeouts. That one will be an out, but not a strikeout. Be a line out for Brandon Crawford. Here's Jordan Walker, who was lined out in the 2nd. First pitch against Walker this time around. It's going to be a foul ball. That one, Turner has to watch it bounce, and he won't make the play on it. It's going to be a base hit for St. Louis. And Victor Scott heads up to the plate now. Phillies obviously in a double play shift. Here's the Cardinal. I don't know what they name him. I just know the Philly Fanatic. Pitch. Right in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and right into a double play. A 3-6-3. No. Scott is safe. There's Brendan Donovan up to the plate. Doubled in the first. Nothing from him since. Pickoff attempt. He is out at first. Pickoff has been successful. And that'll end the fifth. We'll be right back after this.
Leading off for the Phillies, the designated hitter.
Well, welcome back, everybody. Kyle Schwarber leading things off for the Phillies. Gray in to start the sixth inning. Kyle Schwarber 0 for 2, but had a walk. Trying to get on the board here. The 1-0 hit sharply, but it's fouled. The 1-1. Bounce to first, they'll throw it to Gray, and it's a runoff between Schwarber and Gray, but Gray's faster, of course. Schwarber isn't the fastest runner.
Number 7, shortstop, Trey.
And then Trey Turner heads up. Single and a double with an RBI. He's 2 for 3. He's doing pretty darn good, along with Bryson Stott, who's been doing pretty good as well. Here's the 0-1. Swung on, a line drive, left field. It is gone. And it's 6-1 Phils as Turner gets his 5th homer of the season and re-ties up things with Kyle Schwarber leading within the Phillies organization with home runs. Man, oh man. Let's take a look. Oh my. It just got out. To be very honest with you, the way it came out of the bat, I thought it would have hit the wall, but nope, the result is much better. Much better. And that brings Bryce Harper up to the plate. He's 0 for 2. Trying to change that. Here's the 0-1. Now, go back to Trey Turner. Trey Turner has a single, a double, and a home run. If he gets the triple, he will complete the cycle, which is very rarely done. It's very rare a player gets 4 hits in a game, but it's very possible. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Inside, and it's 1-2. It's Harper in terms of home runs. I believe he doesn't have, I think he has 1 home run. Yes, he has 1 home run. That was in Game 2 of the National Series. They ended up losing that game, so. Here's the 2-2 swing. Got a piece of that, and it gets away. And Bryce Harper at first. So an error. Error number 2 for the Cardinals. It'll be an error on Ivan Herrera. That one goes right over Burleson. Is that first today? No, Paul Goldschmidt. I just realized that. So Bryce Harper reaches on an error. And that will bring JT up, who has also reached on an error. There are 2 errors by the Cardinals. Here's the 1-0. And that one's fouled off. The 1-1, swing and a miss. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes.
Even at 2. Big pitch by Gray coming. Winding up. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. God, the follow through is unreal from some of these batters, but it just, I mean, it, you know, they follow through a little bit too much because they pull it. I'd rather push it. 2-2 and it's full. Here's the 3-2. Swung on deep, right field. It is gonna go down and all the way back to the wall. JT around first to second. And an RBI double for JT. And brings Bryce Harper home. So JT Realmuto with an RBI double.
0-1's the count.
To make this a 7-1 lead for the Phillies. Here's the 0-1. Bohm will hit that one, line drive, but it's going to be a base, it's going to be, excuse me, an out as that one's caught by Scott. Some of these line drives look promising, but they carry, which is the bad part of them. So Brandon Marsh heads up, 2 outs. Phillies, though, are up by 6. Here's the 0-1. Swung on. That one will be whiffed. It looks like it's going to be. Man, these Cardinals, it's not an error necessarily, but I don't know why it wouldn't be. Why it would be. So he makes it to first. JT at second, so runners on the corners. Nick Castellanos is 1 for 2. Two outs, 1 to go for the Cardinals. That one escapes out left, outside, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And that one's fouled off. The 1-2. And it's fouled again. This time, right side. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it finally ends the 6th. The Phillies, though, add on to their lead at 7-1 Phillies. 1-2-3 for the Cardinals when we come back. Well, welcome back, everybody. Brendan Donovan right to the back top of the lineup for the Cardinals. Nola in for a 6th inning. That one's up the middle for a base hit. And he's got a single. And right into a double play. And goodness gracious, the Phillies couldn't even get either out. Too high from Bohm. Or no, it was too high from Turner. It would have been a 6-4-3, but both runners are safe. And that one's hit deep. Left center field. Rojas going back. It's caught. Rojas has to heave it.
Now that the third baseman,
Runners on the corners now. And Nolan Arenado heads up. And there's strike one. Nola trying to get this inning done and over with. It should have been over a while ago. Swung on. Harper loses it. St. Louis is going to score, and it's only 7-2 now. They do get an out, so that's promising. So here's Ivan Herrera. He is 1 for 1. He had a solo homer earlier in this game.
0-1.
If he does it again, he can cut this lead down to 3. This deficit down to 3, rather. Here's the 0-1. That one's inside, 1-1. The 1-1.
No, that's down.
And it's ball 2. Two-two pitch. A little bit inside. And it's a full count. Nola thinks it was a strike and probably shaved the zone a bit, which is a strike. And the 3-2. Swing and a miss. And Nola does it again. Ends the 6th. We're headed to 7th. We'll be right back after this. Well, welcome back, everybody. Giovanni Gallegos will be pitching now in the 7th. He'll be relieving. Probably get through the 7th, maybe the 8th. We'll see. All depends on how he pitches. Stott will take that first one. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1, and it's 1-1. So the Cardinals have been scoreless. Kittredge is in the bullpen warming up. Been scoreless since the 2nd inning. The Phillies scored just this past inning, so scoring drought for the Cardinals here. And the 1-2 pitch. Flinches a bit, but it's ball 2. And the 2-2. Called strike 3. He is struck out again, this time by Gallegos. And that's out number 1. Oh, a beautiful pitch. Phillies are up 7-2 if you're just joining us. We hope you're enjoying. If you are, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe. If you haven't done so, that would be much appreciated. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a line drive into right center field. Right back to Scott, and it's a single for Johan Rojas. He's doing quite well today.
The designated hitter, Kyle
And Kyle Schwarber heads up. He is hitless so far. Sure trying to change that.
Ball.
If you're staying up to date with Phillies sports, there are only two Phillies sports going on right now out of the big four. It's the Phillies baseball and the 76ers basketball. Phillies, of course, won their game today 8-6 against the Padres to sweep San Diego in San Diego. However, on the other hand, the Sixers unfortunately lost game 4 of the playoff series in round 1. So they're behind. And the next game is in New York, so it's going to be quite hard to win the series after that loss at home. Here's the 2-1. That one's popped up. Shallow right field. And Walker makes the catch. So Schwarber's out for the 4th time today.
Number 7, shortstop, Trey.
And Trey Turner will head up. Has a chance to complete the cycle. Single, double, and a home run. Just needs a triple, which is quite hard to get.
Safe.
Rojas is safe at first, just for good measure. That one. Oh, my goodness. Error number 3 for the Cardinals. So another, it's not going to be a single for Trey Turner. He's just going to reach on an error. This infield by the Cardinals is just probably why they're losing this game by this much. So Bryce Harper heads up to the plate. He's also hitless. He did reach on an error in the 6th, though, so he does have a base appearance. I'm sure he's desperate to get a hit, though. Here's the 0-1. And it's low fastball, 1-1. Left on base, 10 were left on by the Phillies and only 3 by the Cardinals. Phillies have more hits. There's a deep drive, left field, Harper. It is going to go all the way back to the wall. Phillies are going to score once and twice, and it's 9-2 Phils. And look at where Harper is. He made it all the way to third, and it's a 2-run RBI triple. Oh my goodness, this game is breaking loose here. Let's just take a look. It looked like it could have went out, but I guess something pushed it back. But regardless, the Phillies score on it. And yet again, the accuracy of the throwing here in the outfield and in the infield is just horrible by the Cardinals right now. So Bryce Harper with a 2-out, 2-run RBI triple. That's a lot, but he got it. Here's the 0-1. That one down the left field line. Bryce Harper's going to come in, and it's 10-2 Phils. And an RBI single, for JT. Oh, this keeps on going. Bryce Harper didn't need to spend much time on third. But Yegos is out of this game, it looks like. Jojo Romero will head in. Just try and record this last out. Boom, takes the first pitch. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Alec Boehm trying to keep this going, I'm sure, but JoJo Romero trying to do quite the opposite. Just get this inning over. The 0-2, and it's upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And a called strike 3 on the outside part of the zone, and Boehm is furious. But JoJo Romero gets it done for the Cardinals, but it's 10-2 Phils. 8 runs separate this team through the 7th inning stretch. We'll be right back after this.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Alex Burleson.
Nope. Ball 1.
That one's upstairs. It's 1-0 as we're back. And Alec Burleson leads things off. Nola in for a 7th inning.
That's out.
What's his pitch count at right now? He is at 81. Yeah, he could pitch a complete game. Not a perfect game, but a complete game. Here's the 3-0. There's strike 1. And that one's hit foul.
Ball 4. Take the base.
And that's ball 4. So Noel with only his 2nd walk allowed. Comes in the 7th inning, but he's well in this game yet. He's still doing real well. Brandon Crawford heads up now. Got one caught by Harper into a double play, but Harper's off base, and Crawford makes it to first. It's going to be a base hit. Yeah, let's take a look. Yeah, he's off base. So the Phillies infield isn't doing too good themselves either. Jordan Walker will head up. I think it's this rainy evening. Just getting out, slipping out of their hands maybe. That's a very good possibility.
That's a ball.
Here's the 1-1. And it's 1-2 now off the foul. '90th pitch by Nola. Swing and a miss. Nola again, a breaking ball. Strikeout for his 9th. He's one away from a double-digit strikeout game. Victor Scott is up now. He's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. That one's upstairs, 1-0. Do want to remind you guys, if you are enjoying the content, please do make sure you smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so. That would be superbly appreciated. If you don't want to miss any one of these games, make sure you turn on that post notification bell so you don't miss any of them. That one bounces to Harper, but Scott is safe. I don't know, Harper looked like he didn't trip over himself, but it looked like he was just trying to be careful. But you gotta run, dude. So base hit. And that brings... Oh man. Looks like St. Louis is gonna score. Yep, they do. It's 10-3. Brendan Donovan with an RBI single. just bounces right through. Bounces on the mound, and it goes right to center. Here's the pitch, and that one up the middle again. And the St. Louis Cardinals will score again. So almost an identical play by Wilson Contreras. And we may not see Aaron Nola. It looks like we'll see him here. He just needs one more out. There's strike one. The 0-1. Swung on, and that one's fouled away. Certainly came off the bat fast. But it's fouled off. Nola approaching 100 pitches here, 3 pitches away from that. Here's 98th. That one's fouled off. Here's the 0-2. That one gets away, but no advancement on the bases, no movement. So good containment by JT. They're just trying to get this last out. Here's his 100th pitch. Swung on right to Stott, and he throws right to Turner, and that ends the 7th. So scary inning for the Phillies, but the Cardinals will score 2. It's 10-4 Phillies. We'll be right back after this.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Well, welcome back, everybody.
Ball, that's just out.
18,360 in attendance, of course, with the rain. Less people come. But nonetheless, the Phillies and the Cardinals would like to thank you for all the support throughout this series. We will see the Cardinals again in Philly, though. That won't be until later in the season, though. I believe June or July. Here's the 1-1.
Ball 2.
And it's downstairs. Here's the 2-1. And it's outside. Jojo Romero trying to pitch much better than the other pitchers have. He's probably been the best pitcher today, as that's popped up right towards Arenado. And he's got it. Out number 1.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
And Nick Castellanos will head up to the plate now. He's 1 for 3. Haven't seen him since that scoring spree back in the 2nd by the Phils. They're going to check the swing, and it's going to be no swing. Here's the 1-0. Upstairs, 2-0. That one, a line drive. It's going to be a base hit down the right field line. Bounces off the wall, and he will stay at first. As a missile goes across the field to second base.
Bryson Stott.
Here comes Bryson Stott. 2 for 4. Doing quite well. Trying to add on to that. 2 singles, 2 runs. If he gets another single, you know he's going to come home. No, that's just a coincidence. Hopefully that happens, though. Here's the 0-1. Swung on, and that one's right into a double play, a 6-4-3. It's a 4-6-3 double play. My apologies. let's just take a look as we head off to the bottom of the 8th. We'll be right back after this. Well, welcome back, everybody. No more Aaron Nola, and Jeff Hoffman will head out to start the 8th inning. Probably see Hoffman for this inning, and then one of the closers in for the 9th. Or maybe more Hoffman, we'll see. So Nolan Arenado leading things off for the Cardinals. As we're closing into this home stretch of this game, of this series. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. That one is hit deep. Right center field. Rojas going back. It's gone. And Nolan Arenado with a solo home run, 410 feet out of the ballpark. And it's 10-5. Only 5 runs separate this team. Not really only, but still a lot of work to do for the Cardinals, but just a sliver of that hope comes right back after a Nolan Arenado solo shot out of the ballpark. So now Ivan Herrera, who has a solo home run of his own here in this game.
Ball 1, no strike.
We haven't seen him since that home run in the second. He's hoping to do that right here. Here's the 1-0.
Nope,
and it's low. So there's the Phillies bullpen. Junior Marte and Sir Anthony Dominguez in there. I probably would put Sir Anthony Dominguez in. That one up the middle for a base hit. And Ivan Herrera with a single. Looks like St. Louis is trying to make the Phillies earn it here. So here's Alec Burleson, who's 0 for 2. Of course, trying to change that. Is the first pitch against him, and Hoffman. He did walk in the 7th, so he does have a base appearance. He wants to hit that base, though. Here's the 1-0. And strike one, 98 miles an hour, right past Burleson for strike one. Here's the 1-1. Swung on, and that one is fouled off. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Way in, and it's even at 2 now. Two. Swung on, and it hooks foul. Two. And that's going to be a base hit. It's going to go roll to Brandon Marsh. And this game is getting quite interesting. And Brandon Crawford has a lot on his shoulders here as he can cut this lead down to just 2. Swing and a miss. The splitter got him. So do want to remind you guys, Alec Burleson at first, Ivan Herrera at second, just to refresh your memory on that. Here's the 0-1 against Crawford. Swing and a miss again.
0-2.
And Hoffman trying to get this first out after allowing 2 hits. We may see Junior Marte after this, what this has been going, if Hoffman can't even finish the inning.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the 1-2.
Ball,
That's ball. Thought the splitter would get him again. See very many pitchers on the Phillies throw splitters. Swing and a miss. Hoffman does it on that one. Reports his first strikeout. Here's the StatCast powered by Google Cloud. The first pitch. This was the last pitch. The slider ended up getting him. StatCast powered by Google Cloud. Jordan Walker heads up as there's 1 out. Phillies, of course, would be in double play position here. Double play shift. The 1-0. Foul back. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2 now. Hoffman trying to get this inning done and over with. Here's the 1-2. That one, he throws to second and it goes to first. Beautiful double play. But Nolan Arenado with a home run. It's 10-5. Phillies. 5 runs separate these teams. We'll be right back after this. Well, welcome back, everybody. Andrew Kittredge will be in to not close this game, but to hold this game out. So it is a hold opportunity here. Johan Rojas, who's been red hot today, he's 2 for 4, has 2 singles, off of that an RBI and a run. Trying to keep that going. Kittredge trying to hold him out. Bunt, and that's foul. The 0-1. Swung on, line drive, left field, that's going to get down for a base hit. And yet another single for Rojas.
The batter, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And here comes Kyle Schwarber. We haven't seen anything from him today. Off attempt. No good. Maybe due for a Kyle Schwarber home run. Wink, wink. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Both Kyle Schwarber and Trey Turner are tied at 5 home runs, which is the high here within the organization, in the club here. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. He falls behind 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Palante in the Cardinals bullpen warming up. We may see him. It all depends. If the Cardinals get 5 more runs, or if Kittredge pitches real bad. The 1-2. Swung on right to first into a double play. 3-6-3 double play. Impressive infield work by the Cardinals after 3 errors. There's either 2 or 3 errors from the Cardinals. I believe it's 2. Here comes Trey Turner, who's also been red hot today. That one's fouled off. So he's a triple shy of a cycle. He's 3 for 5, a home run, double, and a single. This will likely be his last at bat. Can he complete the cycle? Kittredge trying to hold it out. The 0-2. That one is a foul. Doesn't get past third. That would have been the best place to put the ball for a triple. The 0-2 again.
That's a ball.
And it's up and in.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Here's the 1-2. Swung on and fouled. The 1-2 again.
That's ball
And
2.
we're even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The Phillies up 10-5, trying to get their 9th win out of 12 games, which is absolutely phenomenal.
Count is full.
And the count's full. Full count pitch. And it's off the plate. And he'll take a walk, but won't complete the cycle.
The
But
batter, the first baseman,
Yeah.
bring Bryce Harper up to the plate, and nonetheless, he will make a base appearance.
No, he's in there.
Phillies looking to go back home for a 10-game stretch at Citizens Bank Park, concluding this game, at the conclusion of this game, rather. Three games in Washington, D.C., and 3 games here in St. Louis. They head back for a 10-game stretch at home, but then they'll have a 10-game stretch away, which is what they're currently in right now. They have one more series in Los Angeles and against the Angels, and then they head back home to face San Francisco. That one's hit sharply right to Crawford, and the final out will be recorded. So a lot of work for the St. Louis Cardinals here in the bottom of the 9th. 9-1-2 for the Cardinals when we come back. Well, welcome back, everybody. Here's Sir Anthony Dominguez. He will try and close out this game.
leading up for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Victor.
See what happens here. Victor Scott will lead things off for the Cardinals here in the 9th. First pitch is a 98-mile-an-hour fastball. 0-1. The 0-1. Fouled away. You know what I've always thought? These batters make it look so easy to hit 98 miles an hour, make contact. But if you ever try it, I've never tried it, but I've seen it on YouTube. God, are those balls fast.
One ball,
Don't try it, because you don't want to get hurt. Nonetheless, and really, you think about it, how does JT Realmuto survive? He has to catch it with his hand. He does have a glove, to be fair, but I'm sure it still hurts a bit. I mean, with a guy in the league this long or in baseball for this long, it doesn't hurt him. There's a fair ball, but right to third base and Alec Boehm. And Harper gets the out. So 2 more to go for the Phillies. 2 more outs from their 9th win. Brendan Donovan, who is close to perfect. He's 3 for 4. Not going for him this game, but the win is far away from him.
Ball in.
Here's the 1-0. Swing and a foul. The 1-1.
Ball, that's
Outside. And that one's hit deep. Line drive fashion. Right center field. That's going to go all the way back to the wall. And he's going to be in for a double. The game not completely over for the Cardinals. Wilson Contreras will head up now. And be very careful with what he does here. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
That one, ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes. Ball, that's too high.
3 straight balls dealt by Sir Anthony Dominguez. Here's the 4th one, and it's a ball.
Now batting, second baseman,
And Nolan Gorman heads up now. So he's grounded out in the 7th. And so if should he ground this ball, and if it goes in the Phillies' direction, it'll be a double play win for. And it looks like it might be, but Boehm has to be careful. And he gets 1 out, but no double play. They're only 1 out away, though. But 2 players are in scoring position, so the Phillies defense, especially Sir Anthony Dominguez, who's up against someone who had a solo homer back in the 8th inning shortly. Called strike on that, no swing on that. 13 left on by the Phillies and only 7 from the Cardinals. Here's the 0-1. Swung on, and that one, it looks like it will be the game-ending out, and it sure will, and the Phillies will win, and they win their 4th series of the season. Only happens to be they've only participated in 4 series this season so far. So they win 10-5. Aaron Nola with the win, and Lance Lynn with the loss. No save, of course, because the Phillies were so far out. It's presented to you by MLB The Show 2024. Make sure to visit theshow.com. Make sure to follow all their social medias for the latest news and updates. There they are, right down below. What an amazing game here in St. Louis, but the Phillies will head back home for a 10-game stretch at home. We'll be right back after this. It's 10-5, a final score for the Phillies. They win their 9th. They're 9-3. We'll see you next time. We'll be right back.
our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 10 runs on 16 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base.
It's coming.
For St. Louis, 5 runs on 11 hits, 3 errors. They left 9 runners on base.
Ladies and gentlemen, this time around, the revolution.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Well, you heard it from the PA announcer, who always does great. Let's go over the players of the game. Let me put in Aaron Nola here. Aaron Nola with his third straight win. He is 3-0 on the season. Oh, man. Love to see it. Let's go over the game. Player of the game is Trey Turner, who almost completed the cycle, couldn't quite get it done. 3 for 5, had a home run, double, single as well. Might add on that. Aaron Nola with the win, pitched 7 innings, allowed 7 hits, had 9 strikeouts, never got that 10th strikeout. Allowed 2 walks, had 4 earned runs. The loss goes to Lance Lynn, who only pitched 4 innings, allowed 7 hits, 5 strikeouts, 3 walks, and 5 earned runs. Notable players, obviously Trey Turner, who's the player of the game. Bryce Harper, who's 1 for 5, had a triple, had 3 RBIs, 2 runs out of that. Nick Nelson, or why did I say Nick Nelson? Nick Castellanos, 2 for 4, I can't read. Had a double, 2 RBIs, and a run. JT Realmuto, who's 2 for 5, had a double and 2 RBIs. Notable players for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan, 4 for 5. Oh, man. 2 doubles, an RBI, and a run. Nolan Arenado, 1 for 5, had that home run in the 8th inning. Had 2 RBIs off of that and a run. Ivan Herrera, 2 for 5, had a home run as well with an RBI and a run, of course. And Wilson Contreras, who was 1 for 4 and an RBI. So there you go. Those are your notable players. If you did enjoy, make sure you do smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so. That would be much, much appreciated. The plan for next week, you will not see me stream until Friday. We will do 2 games of the 4-game series against the Pirates. We'll do 2 on Friday and 2 on Saturday, so that's the plan, but you won't see me until Friday. So I will see you guys in about 4 days. If you did enjoy, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so. That would be much appreciated. And if you don't want to miss any one of these games, make sure you smash that post notification bell so you don't miss any of the games. And I will see you guys on Friday. New series for the Phillies. We'll be right back. And I shouldn't say we'll be right back. We won't be back for a little while. I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace.